Hey, King Batman, how are ya? Be right with ya. Hi, Raya. How you doing? I'll be right there. Hopefully, I'm saying that right.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
What is going on? How are you guys doing today? Hey, Smile Eyes, or Smile Always. How you doing? What's going on? Let's see, make sure everything is working okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Let me know. Hopefully you can. Okay, good, good, good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Gonna give it a few more minutes. See who comes in. Since Smile Always. Where is my pen? There it is. Said they would like a reading. Hey, System Failure, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I decided to go live a little bit early, first of all, because I'm awake. For those who don't know, I'm in Alaska, so it's only 8 a.m. here. Um, yeah, I decided to go early just because I have a new desk coming in, and the hubby gets off work at 9. So instead of just canceling my show for today, I decided I'll go live a little bit early and just do tarot readings instead of usually Mondays we do paranormal talk and everything. And yeah, so we got we're going to do some tarot. I'm not sure how late I'm going to go, but we're going to do some tarot. And also, I wanted to let everybody know that I bought some Jackbox games. So we're going to have a gaming day. Just fun, laugh your ass off kind of thing. And yeah, so good. I'm glad everybody can hear me okay. That's my big worry. People can't hear me. sitting here talking to myself, you know. So I know Smile always wants a reading. Is there anybody else that would like a reading? See what's going on. And Smile, Smile always, would you like a general reading or do you have a question? Crap, did I break my chat? Why is that froze? Wow, really? It's not going to let me do anything. Did I freeze? There we go. All right, system failure, no problem. ZRL, or Zarut? I don't know which way. Yes, I am taking questions. I can put you on the list if you would like. ZRO? Okay. Okay, guys, when you come in, just put a number 1 in chat. And when I get to you, I will ask if you'd like a general reading or if you have a question. So ZRO, Shay. Hello, Shay. How are you doing? Okay, Shay, I got you down on the list. Smile always. Are you still around? Good to hear that you're doing good. I like hearing that. All right, we'll go on to Smile. Smile always comes back. We'll go ahead and get their reading. So, ZRO, is your partner cheating on you? Let us see what's going on here. Now, the way I work is I have my decks all laid out. I start out usually with one deck, and then I go and whatever I'm getting called to is the deck I'll use to, like, you know, verify the answer, or, you know, something in that deck wants me to use them. So all right, for the most part right now, ZRO, you got the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands reversed, and the Six of Wands. So what that's telling me right now, let me go ahead and get that situated. With the Two of Wands reversed, that's telling me that there's a path that could be taking. You got the Seek card, which means definitely somebody's seeking something. But I don't have the feeling at all that it's like a betrayal of seeking. Hey, Smoking and G Sharp, how you doing? Okay, still cheating. Okay, still cheating. So you want to know if they're still cheating. I don't see that happening just because, like I said, let me go ahead and get my screen off here so you can see. There we go. So with the Two of Wands reversed, that's telling me that they're not going down a path that they could. So maybe somebody in their past was trying to get them to cheat again, but I don't see that happening. I don't get that feeling. Um, they like she's put a stop. They're like, no, I'm not like that anymore. Let me go ahead. Hold on one sec. Um, you got the control card, and when I feel what I feel with this card, the way it came up was that like before she kind of wasn't in control. She didn't know what, like she didn't have control over emotions. She didn't know what was going on, why she was feeling this way, that she wanted to cheat. But I see that she's more in control of her emotions right now. She understands what's going on. Um, let's see. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is coming up, which talks about loyalty. Um, it looks like she kind of went inside herself and said, what do you want? Do you want to be with this person or do you not want to be with this person? Um, yeah, she like reevaluated. So I don't see her cheating, her still cheating. I think she kind of got in control of herself and was like, she made a decision within herself to say, that's it, no more, if that makes sense. Welcome back, System Failure. Yeah, yeah, that's the feeling I get. Like before, she was kind of like, I don't know if this relationship's going to work. So if not, I'm going to have something on the side. And I feel like that's done and over with. That's like something in the past. So hopefully that helped for you. Thank you for coming in and getting a reading. I appreciate it. Is there anybody else who'd like a reading? I know you, Shay. Don't worry, I got you down. Good, good. Zero. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. Don't mind my messy room. I'm in the middle of you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah, System Failure anytime. When I'm not working, because you're streaming usually when I'm working. Thank you so much. Like I was explaining earlier, I decided to do a go live a little bit early just because I have a new desk. That's why my room is such a crunch right now. So we're in the middle of transitioning and everything. Instead of just blowing off my stream, which Mondays, like I said, is usually paranormal talk. I figured I'd come on early since I'm not going to be able to stream at my normal time. And, let everybody know that I'm going to be adding a game day. I bought some Jackbox games. I thought we'd all have fun. That way we can, we talk serious topics. So why not have fun? Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're in the UK. It's tough. It's tough, especially with my hours right now. Oh, thank you, Shay. I appreciate it. Oh, Ziaro, I am totally with you right there. Totally with you. I am definitely more afraid of humans than I am ghosts. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Okay. Well, Shay, since you have 2 questions, I will get to the first question now. And the second one, if there's not a line, I will definitely, does it run into this of how Malcolm feels about you? Is it the same kind of question? Thank you, System Failure. I appreciate it so much. I really do. All right, go ahead and ask your second question. Much love to you, System Failure. Thank you so much for coming in. And we'll definitely get together and chat and see when good times are. Take care, my friend. Have a great day. Or night, I'm not sure. Kiana, is that how you say it? Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry about your loss. And we'll see if the cards come through. First, we'll do the whole Malcolm thing. See if Malcolm's interested in you. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm sorry if you guys could hear that. I'm so sorry. So it looks like with Malcolm, it looks like, see, with this, it's hard because you got the World and 6 of Pentacles, which I would definitely say go for it, but you got the 3 of Swords. Now, usually when I get the 3 of Swords, because usually 3 of Swords means disappointment. But I use it generally, usually 3 months, 3 days, 3 years, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and see what, before I do the full reading, I want to go ahead and okay, it looks like with the whole Malcolm thing, like I said, you got the World, which is completion, which is like everything that you want, right? But underneath that, you got the Violet Duchess, which is stifled, bored, and stuck. So what that tells me right there is make sure this is what you want. Okay? Make sure this is what you want. And you got the 3 fates, what comes around. So with the 6 of Pentacles and the being generosity and the 3 of fates, what comes around, it looks like, yes, he's interested, but I don't know if it's for the right reason, if that makes sense. Hold on. I want to get... Okay. So for the next spread, I got the challenging times, the throat chakra, and the listen. So what that right there is telling me that with this whole having the World, but being not that it's not, he wouldn't be a good match, but that you might get bored with it. He's not the guy you're looking for, if that makes sense. And challenging times came up. So just be thoughtful on if he's really the dude you want to try and go for. With the throat chakra coming up, that's about speaking truth. So, like, you might get into this relationship because it shows that he's interested. He just might not be the right one for you. So with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Fates and throat chakra, speak your truth. Never hold back. Speak your truth. If you do go, say, why not give it a shot, right? If you do start getting bored or feeling of stuck or anything, speak your truth. Make sure you speak your truth because that's very important. Now, this Three of Swords, Eclipse Mermaid, which is a powerful energy shift, and the Listen card. What that's telling me is see, like I said, I usually use the Three of Swords for 3 months, 3 years, but I see disappointment. But not a disappointment of you just have a change of heart. Why is this listening card here? Hold on one second. What is she listening to? Or what are they listening to? It looks like either you or him, you got Girl with a Snake, which these cards right here, these ones that I use are very straightforward. Somebody might be a little bit narcissistic. Keys on a ring means many decisions or options. So somebody might even come into, if you guys do start dating or whatnot, you might have more options in the future, and that's why you feel stuck. And the palm tree is all about you wanting security. It looks like he might not like provide the best security or stability. So it looks like he's interested, but that's why the listen's there. Make sure, like I said before, make sure he's the one that you want. Watch everything. Don't jump into this relationship half-heartedly, if that makes sense. Pay attention to what's being told to you or what's being shown to you, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. You do want to be with him? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, no problem. Just be careful. I mean, not just be careful in a hurtful way. I don't think he's like out there to hurt you. I think he's honestly, truly interested in you. It's just, it's almost like he's not ready for a relationship. That's the feeling I get. It's like, even though he is interested and wants to be with you, it's almost like emotionally he's not ready, or just maturely. He doesn't have that maturity for a stable, steady relationship, and you kind of get bored with it, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. I never know what my cards are going to say, but I mean, my cards are usually good and they're straightforward, tell the truth. And I don't, when I'm reading cards, I don't bullshit around. And unfortunately, you know, which sucks sometimes because in true form, I don't like to hurt anybody. I want them to have everything that they want, if that makes sense. Now let's see. And what is Chimera trying to tell you? Beautiful. Okay. So, for your second question about Chimera, they want to let you know they're always there helping you. They wish they had told you more often how much they love you. Kiana. Did I see Kiera? I'm so sorry. And that you're still connected. And that they will always point you in the right direction. The only other thing that I can say is they might come to you and right now you might be feeling with the Ten of Swords dragged down or just like defeated or like, ugh, that type of feeling. But have patience and you will get rewarded. What was the dream? Sometimes I can determine dreams, but you were babysitting him? The only thing I can think of about that is to try to stay close to him. That's the only kind of thing that I'm picking up. Or okay, so I wish I had told you more often that I love you came up more or came up again. So she just might be, it could be, that card could be towards him that, as any parent, you wish you could tell your kids that you love them as often as they'd love to hear it. If that makes sense. And that card could definitely be for him. She's just telling you that, oh, that's a true friend right there. That's a true friend. Hi, Stephen. How you doing? You're a true friend, Shay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But yeah, I think she might have had a random thought about him that came into your mind. Okay, Stephen, give me 1 second and we'll get to you. Okay, smoking in G sharp, of course. But yeah, the only thing I can think of, the only thing that I'm feeling about that is that, she was missing him. You know what I mean? So, and since you're close, you're the one that got the image, if that makes sense. I don't think she was trying to tell you something per se, just that, she misses him. And since you're so close, it popped into your head. Ziaro, if you're still here, I saw your other question there. You're going to have a good year. It looks like you're going to do a lot of transformations. Or you're going to go through a transformation or a transition, but it all stems from you taking time to relax and look inside yourself, because you got the Hermit, which is all about looking inside yourself, the introspection of what's going on in your life. Actually, this one's yeah, it looks like you're going to be in a little bit of hermit mode, but you're balancing. You're balancing emotions. Some emotions that are coming up. But other than that, I see with transformation, you're going to come out stronger, brighter, more empathic, or having empathy. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. It doesn't feel anything bad. It looks like you're going to do great and being, having foundation and achievements. But it all stems from stepping back for a sec and just taking it into what you want, how you feel about certain things. If that makes sense. Hey, Kayla. How you doing? How's Louisiana? Okay, the next one. Steven, you still here? You watching? Nice, nice. It's always nice when it's getting warmed up. I'm in Alaska, so I got a ways to go. Do you have a question, or did you want a general reading? I'm sorry if I missed your question. Hi, Jada. How you doing? A general reading? Okay, we can do that. Hey, Abandoned Boys, how you doing? Oh, good to hear, Jada. I'm doing good. Kayla, reading general too? Okay. After Stephen, there's one other person, and then we'll get to you. Let me go ahead and write you down so I don't forget. Kayla. Good. Good to hear. You're doing awesome. Ooh, my New York accent came out there for a minute. You want a quarter for your water? Okay, Stephen, for you, it looks like, I don't know if, I never know if this is true or not, but it looks like you are studying something, or you're in the practice of something. You're trying to make yourself better for some, whatever field or whatever in your life you're doing, but you have a lot of determination. Whatever this is, you are completing it. You're going to complete it. The reason I say this is because you got the Eight of Pentacles, which means practice, which means, learning all about this thing or subject. you got the Queen of Wands, which is all about having that determination. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish this. And the World coming up, which is completion. That's a gorgeous reading. Let me go ahead and see if there is. But yeah, whatever you're working on or thinking about starting to work on, you're definitely going to complete it, if that makes sense. It looks like there was a choice you could you could have made, but you decided not to just make this decision. You kind of like let it set in the wings a little bit, and kind of almost like I got the feeling like you're watching to see what happens, if that makes sense. But with the King of Pentacles, I see that like you're putting your kind of like the determination card. You know, the King of Pentacles is all about being the straight shooter, classy guy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're buckling down. And you got the Six of Wands, which is right there. Like, yeah. And the Fairy of Highlands came to you and said, it's time to be brave. So stick to your guns, which obviously you're going to do anyway. But yeah, there you go. I'm working towards something. Oh, you are very welcome for the reading. But yeah, whatever you're working towards, it's going to come to fruition. Definitely. Strong vibes there. I hope that helped you out a little bit, if not a lot. Manaj, if that's hopefully I said that right. Excuse me if I butcher any names. I am not good with normal English. So, you know, there's people in front of you, but I'll put you on the list. Okay, good. All right, so that was Stevens. The next person is Smoking in G Sharp. Do they have a question, your friend, or just a general, or what would you like, my dear? Okay, all right. Oh, somebody over here is calling me. Might be those. Beautiful. That's beautiful. I like seeing that. Making Russia and us come together for civilization. Well, I'm close to that. It looks like it will come to an end. They got the Hanging One, which is obviously, you know, all about perception. The King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Let me go ahead and get some clarifiers for that. Sure, Taylor. Give me 1 second. There's a couple people in front of you. Okay, so I got, like I said, I got the Hanging One, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So to me, that's telling me somebody's going to look at themselves, or not look at themselves, but look at things a little different than what they normally first saw. That Ten of Swords kind of, I don't get the feeling of worry. I don't think it's like the normal Ten of Swords of backstabbing or feeling defeated or whatnot. I feel like it's just finality. It's done. It's over with. She is getting the message, or they are getting, I'm sorry, they are getting the message of a beautiful little worm, which is take care of yourself. And the Mermaid of Immersion came up, which is complete commitment. So for me, hey diary, hi fire sign. How you guys doing? New beginnings. There is going to be some deception or envy, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. So it looks like they're going to go through that rocky period of not knowing what's going on. That's the feeling I get. But I do see them coming out of it okay. Just to have them be careful of this deception. Like almost like I'm getting a feeling like it's going to stop and she's going to take that breath, and then it's going to be brought up again. But it is going to, then it's going to close, if that makes any sense at all. Kind of like, she's going to take that breath of relief, like, okay, it's done. And then it's going to resurface, and then it's going to close out. Hopefully that I'm explaining that right, or that it makes sense to you. Guys, hold on one second. There are people in front of you. I will get to you as soon as I can. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel. Like she's going to take that breath of fresh air, and then all of a sudden it's going to come back up, but then that's it. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Okay. Let me go ahead and, okay. Kayla, you're next if you're still here. I'm just seeing, I'm trying to. Taylor. Jada, did you want a reading? Fire sign. Oh, God, I hope you can't hear my stomach. Kayla, did you have a question? I can't seem to see if you had a question or just a general reading. I'm sorry. Sure. Of course you could be added. There's still a couple ahead of you, Taylor. I got you down. General reading? Okay. Oh, I don't want to butcher your name. Can I just say Kay? Would you know who, if I said Kay? Is it Knet? Knet? Oh. No, yours is not done yet. You're after Kayla. I know, Taylor. I see you. Okay, general reading for Kayla. Thank you, Diary. You're so amazing. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Diary, thanks for following me on DLive. Yeah, just so you guys know, I'm not only on YouTube, I'm on Mixer, I'm on Twitch, I'm on DLive, all that good stuff. Who knows what else? Obviously, Facebook. Am I a gamer? Yes, I am a gamer. Yeah. I didn't even realize you were in DLive. I thought you were in in YouTube. Oh, beautiful, Kayla. You can love this. Nice. So it looks like lately you might have been, or in the past a little bit. It looks like you got the 5 of Swords, which means you've been feeling like defeated, like I can't do this anymore, that type of situation, or it's coming. But just hold out hope because you've got the High Priestess coming up, which is inner wisdom. You're going to be like, oh, you're on both, Diary? Okay. um, the inner priestess or the high priestess is all about inner wisdom. So you're going to sit back and you're going to think, how do I explain if you're not? It's hard to explain if you're not like this higher power is going to be like, whether you believe in God or the goddesses or whoever, um, is going to come in and be like, you got this. You know what you're doing. You're not, and when you get that inspiration, almost inspiration, that's what the word I'm looking for. You got this like inspiration coming out of nowhere, right? But it's you. It's not coming from that a higher power. It is. It's your higher self. Um wow, okay. Yeah, that hope comes through. That hope comes through and then after that, which is beautiful. I love this. You have the star card. This is my favorite card in this deck because I love her. I think she's beautiful. The star card is all about having that hope. And it's funny because you got hope here too. So the star is all about wish fulfillment. You're getting your wish. You're getting that. Maybe it's help. Okay, you're feeling trapped. This is for Kayla. You're feeling trapped. Yeah, that sort of feeling. It's coming to an end, girl. It's coming to an end. It looks like you might have had even a little bit of money issues, um, not knowing where it's going to come from, but it looks like it's ending because you got both material and spiritual prosperity and material harvest. Okay, so keep working on yourself. Get out of that. My favorite, and anybody who's a regular here knows my favorite statement is fake it till you make it, right? Get in that mindset that you're already doing good. You're already doing better. You got everything that you want in life. Once you get, yeah, yeah. Once you get into that mindset, it'll roll. It'll keep rolling. You might have a little bit of setbacks, but it'll keep rolling, if that makes sense. But it looks like the outcome, girl, is going to be great. It looks like it's going to be great. Oh, sure, Diary. I see how you are. Jumping around. Sure, Victoria. There's a couple people in front of you. I hope that helped a little bit at least. But yeah, definitely. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah, I love seeing that wish card come up, the star card. Love it. Okay, Minaj. Hopefully I'm saying that right. God. um, you're next. Did you have a question or did you just want a general reading? Yeah, I know. Isn't it smoking in G sharp? Is it? I know. Tell me about it. I sit there and go back and watch. I have all my chats open, but it's still. When will you start a job or project for farmers? Okay, with that being said, let me get my angel answer cards because that, if there's a time frame, it'll come up. Well, you got, with the angel answer cards, you got the helpful people, which you're being a helpful person, right? It, do you have a feeling that you're going to be waiting a little bit? Because the reason I asked is it says listen to your intuition. In the last card I got was a year from now, but I feel like it's taught. It's like teetering. I don't think it's a year from now. I think it'll be sooner if you communicate clearly. Or if you talk to them or the people. I don't know how that works or whatnot. Okay. I would call them or give them an email. I don't know how it works, like I said, but let them know that you're ready to go and, like make your statement. I'm ready to go. Whenever you call, I'm ready. I can leave in a heartbeat. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like I said, I got the year from now, but I think I get the feeling like it could change. Um, yeah, I don't feel like that's just a. They're calling in mid. Trust the process. You got trust the process. Um, and just, yeah, I would. You got to go get more information. So I'd get more information on how to contact certain people and push the issue of, hey, I'm ready to go. Express that, and it'll be less than a year from now. You sign many documents. Okay, so it's still in the early stages, but I would definitely express that you're ready to go, that you're ready to help, do whatever. You know, even if it's not in the area of where you want to go in the future, excuse me, it's just let them. I would push the issue and let them know that you're ready to go. That's the feeling I get. Like, let them know, you know. And that year for now is going to change to much earlier. Okay, I hope that helped. Awesome. Awesome to hear. Okay, Taylor, your turn. Now we're on Taylor. You are very welcome. It's my pleasure. Taylor, did you have a question or did you just want a general reading? Oh, my stomach. Nope. Fire sign is after Taylor and then you. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, I can put you on the list. Victoria. You're very welcome, fire sign. Taylor, are you still there? Okay, she did have a. Okay. How does Logan feel about you? All right, Taylor, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. How does Logan feel about you? And hopefully, if you see this, you'll rewind and watch your answer. Well, he likes you. I will say that much. You got the Sun card, which is all about clarity. Like it's going to come into clarity. It looks like you got the judgment card, which is all about the opportunity. It might take a while just because the Four of Swords is showing up, and that's all about, rest and relaxation. So it might take a little bit, but it will come into clarity that he does. I believe he likes you. Let me go ahead and get some of these cards, see what's going on. Emotions, dealing with emotions, movement, choices, and decisions, and spiritual union. Nice. Okay, yeah, he definitely likes you. It might just take a little bit to get that movement going on, but there's choices and decisions. Let me feel this out here. There's some emotions that either you or him need to work on though. With that coming up, after you sort through those emotions, you'll see movement. You'll see movement and a spiritual union. I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that something's up, I don't know what will. So yeah, I'd say he likes you. Definitely. And that it might take a little time. Once you get your emotions cleared up, you'll be all right. Hello. Thanks for joining us. How you doing? Okay. Fire sign. Did you have a question? I'm trying to scroll back up and see. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, or is he ghosting you? Okay, I see your question. Taylor, oh, I'm sorry. If you rewind a little bit, Taylor, you'll see your answer. I just did your reading. Yes, he likes you. Just go back and you go skip. He does like you, but there's some emotional shit that you got to tie up inside of you, and then there's movement and decision in that. But yeah, if you scroll back a little bit, or not scroll back, but rewind a little bit, you'll see it or you'll hear it there. Oh, you're welcome, Fire Sign. Give me 1 second to go ahead and pull up your question again. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and ask your question. All right, Taylor. Sorry about you just missed it too. I hope it helps a little bit. Okay. It looks like they're doing a little bit of inspection on things. With the Page of Swords coming up, it seems like they're questioning themselves. The Nine of Pentacles came up, which is usually about rewards, and there is hope there. You got the Star card. That's a wish fulfillment. But it looks like they're almost like I want to get I have the feeling of like immaturity a little bit with them, not with you, with them, because the Page of Wands came up, and that's all about venturing. That's all about like, checking things out and stuff. It looks like you had that moment of love begins, then you had the relationship had triumph, success, but then there was obstacles and challenges. Almost like when an obstacle came up, they were like, oh, I can't deal. It's like that maturity level wasn't there, if that makes sense. There is hope that something's trying to come through, and I don't know what it is. Like that level. Oh, was there a collision of? That's why it keeps coming up. Because I got the Spiritual Strength card, and then I got the Pink Lotus Fairy, which is a time for spirit, and a Storm Angel. Is there a conflict of like religious aspect with this by chance? Just because the Storm Angel is all about collision of beliefs. Or there was a clash. I couldn't understand why the Spiritual Strength kept coming up or talking about spiritual strength. There is going to be a calm amongst the chaos, though, that you're going to feel that, like, you know what? I think you're just going to, even though that there is hope for this relationship, that they're not just ghosting you. I think they're taking time to really look at their aspects of how they believe and how you believe in things. But I think there's just the feeling I get is kind of like when you're all like, got that chaos going on and you're all like in that not scared mode, but fight or flight sense. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm just being me. Whatever happens, happens. You kind of just like let it go to the universe. And then whatever happens, happens. if that makes any sense. Hey, Miss Carrie. Hi, take them. Hopefully I said that right. Whoever else came in that I haven't said hi to. Hi. Yeah, I think you're getting to that point of where you're like, you know what? I'm going to do me. And whatever, like I said, throwing it to the universe and going, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to be happy right now. This is who I'm going to be. And okay, yeah. And I think once that emerges, that you go through that whole feeling, you're going to be fine. I really do. I don't feel anything like bad coming. But you are getting the warning to tread thoughtfully. Okay? Tread thoughtfully, but still, and there's the confirmation, unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Confirmation right there. That's hard. That's hard when you, yeah, when you have a child that's used to that person being around. That is definitely hard. Oh, good. I'm glad I got it right. It's definitely tough. I know. I love my cards. Now I can't read my own writing. Kayanet, is that right? Okay, making sure my hubby hasn't texted me. Kayanet, are you still here? I don't know if you had a question or it was. Thank you, Fire Sign. Aw, Diary, thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow Diary too, because she's awesome. She's amazing as well. Oh, there. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Sorry. True feelings. Vellies? Am I saying that right, hopefully? Vellies? Hold on one second. Doa? Is that how you? I'm sorry. There's other people in front of you. What are vellies? Oh, okay. Feelings towards. It looks like either now or going to be with this relationship. I see that there's reliability. Like there's a solid, like a rock. You know what I mean? Like somebody being there for you, like a rock. But I do see hardship. Ten of Wands is comes up, which it means like bearing all the weight, and the Nine of Swords, which is all about anxiety. Um, almost like you don't want to leave because they are that in this relationship, say you start this relationship or whatnot, that they're your rock. Okay, you can go to them about anything, so you don't want to like. Yeah, I'm not seeing this as a good, because underneath that you got challenging times. You do get not new vitality, but darkest fears. So I want to point out right now that if you do go to this person and you have red flags about anything, your intuition kicks in about anything? Okay. So you've been close for years. Okay. But I don't know if it's because you guys are close or what, but I don't have a good feeling. Not that I don't have a good feeling like they're going to do anything bad or anything like that, but I don't. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull, like I said, my Island Time wellness cards. When it comes to love situations, they're straight on and they're straight to the point. So let's go ahead and get 3 of them. Okay, so you got kisses, which is unconditional loving, and I think that's true. I think there as a friendship, unconditional, and they're your rock, right? You got cassette, which is outdated thinking. You've been replaying events over and over in your head. But you got the close or the chaser. Somebody has a fear of abandonment issues, and that might be being codependent. That's a big worry here. If that makes okay. And that could be definitely where that darkest fear, your anxiety. If it's you, it's your anxiety working up and stuff that could make it hard. But on the other hand, like I said, it comes up my cards. Where it comes to the palm tree, which is stability and security, that rock foundation. It's bringing me back to like my relationships with my ex-husband, in that where I felt secure, stable in the household, us and the kids. So I let other things go, because my ex was like a cheater and that. I overlooked those things because I was stable. Well, that's not going to do it. In the long run, it was mentally abusing to myself. You know what I mean? So, and that's the kind of thing that I feel right now with this. You're like going for it, not because of the fact, I mean, you're close. Yes, you love each other. That's understandable. But you're looking at this relationship the wrong way, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that I explained this right. I'm sorry if it's not what you wanted to hear. But I want people to know the truth when they ask stuff. I just, with all this anxiety and the hard cards coming out, I just, at least right now, it could definitely change. Um, but at least right now, it's not in a good way, or the relationship wouldn't go into a good way. Yeah, that's that's understandable. How does she view it? Oh, okay. All right, well, she views it as it could go farther. She definitely views it as that, with the 2 of Cups coming up. I mean, that's kind of a. But you're refusing to see. And I mean, that's not no lie. That's what came up. Um, I mean, you did get the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, which is telling me that she views the same way you do, like she views you as something more. Right, right. Okay. I think that got her thinking about it could be more. Definitely. But I don't know. I mean, it's your life. You know, if you feel the need to go for it, then go for it. You know what I mean? I can only give you certain advice. Um, yeah, definitely have a high Deepika. Hopefully I said that right. Um, well, thank you. I think I sound like an old hag, but thank you. You're both anxious, and that could be why it's showing up that I just don't like that refusing to see card coming up. Um, right now it looks like here we go. Right now it looks like you both are looking through colored glasses, if you know what I mean. Like your everything, like your emotions are right now are very high, especially for being anxious about where to where to go from here, but don't rush it. Even though you guys have been so close for years, and even though you guys, connect in many ways, just go at it slowly. Oh, well, thank you. Both of you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. I sported rose-colored glasses for many, many years. Okay. So there you go, hon. I hope that helped. I know it was turbulent, but I hoped it helped in some way. Okay. Hey, Beep Beep, how you doing? You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Victoria, are you still here, hon? Good, good. Okay. I'm glad it was helpful. That makes me feel good. Okay, about my crush. What are his feelings? Okay, we can see this. Excuse me. Welcome back, Shay. Okay, this is for Victoria. All right, all right, all right. Well, we have loyalty, and that just flew out of my deck. We have unity. And we have the Fool, which is all about new beginnings. So, what I'm taking from that is you guys definitely feel like each other or feel good about each other. So far. So far, so good. Yeah, I mean, loyalty, you got the King of Pentacles, which is all about loyalty and being loyal to one another. Four of Wands is unity, like coming together. And the Fool is new beginnings. So let's see what these cards have to say. Ooh, okay. You guys are definitely going to put in a dedicated effort. the reason I went, ooh, was because your chakras came up, your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. So that's all about, that's telling me that you're using your intuition. You know what, you're watching for those signs. You're watching for those signs like, hardcore. You really, really like this person. And there's a dedicated effort. Let's go ahead and see what these guys have to say. Like, you are really, really in, like, he's up in your head all the time. Oh, I see wedding rings. Heart with a key. Wedding rings is obviously all about union, married, soul connection, eternal love, all the good things in life. Heart with a key is a welcoming love, which means, yeah, he likes you. Meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. It's perfect. Perfect. Now, this is, you have to be careful because the card came up self-indulgence, which is focusing on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work. So get yourself, what that's telling me is get yourself in preparation, because this is the one, at least right now, he's the one. This is a big romance. Everything is pointing to, yeah. So get yourself prepared. If there's any like emotional baggage that you got going on, do some shadow work. Do some working on yourself to get yourself, you don't want to accidentally treat him for your past relationships, if that makes sense. Good reading. I like them. No, that was for Victoria. So that comes with the reading. BP has to be the best man. Yeah, shadow work is very important. I hope that helped you out, Victoria. I hope you're giddy right now, because you should. That's what I feel, is that giddiness. Hello, Claudia. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Jada. Okay, let's see who was next. That's fire sign. That was Victoria. Takim? God. Sure, Jada. Hold on one sec. Let me start writing these names down again. Okay, that was Victoria. Takim. Okay. Takim, are you still here, hon? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay. Sorry. I totally missed it. I was looking through the back messages and totally missed your question, but I got you now. Okay. It's a potential romantic. Okay, for the first part, it could be there's a definitely reliability. They got reliability, which is nice, and equality. So they look at you as an equal. That's always good. Let me go ahead and okay, it looks like they're going to be interested in conversing. You got talking. Um excuse me. So there with this relationship there might be, I mean, I don't know, like it's almost like the feeling of I get that either your job with your job or their job constantly busy somehow. So there's going to be a lot of it's going to start out like rocky if anything because of the fact that they're either you're like wicked busy or they're wicked busy. Just because you got talking, which is all about like there's going to be a lot of texting, a lot of calling, a lot of over the phone stuff or emails or if that makes sense. Yeah, it's gonna be rocky from that. Um, but it looks like he's not gonna be the only person around because you got the keys on a ring, which is many options, decisions. Um, oh, it also could be a one night stand. Woo. Or unconditional string along. I'm feeling more like an unconditional string along, like they're not intentionally like stringing you along. It's just so yeah, the work thing. I definitely get that. Like it's not going to be a traditional relationship if it's a relationship. If that makes sense. Um but it shows that if it does become a relationship, that you guys are going to be persistent and you're going to be working on it at all times with the hammer coming up. Okay? Like kind of like saying, okay, if we're going to have a relationship, we're going to sit down and talk about this. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to like rush into it and be like you're not rushing into it blindly. Okay? So you know what you're getting. If that feels that that's something you want to do, then go for it by all means. It definitely, I mean, I don't see anything stopping it from being a romantic relationship. Just you're going into it knowing that it's going to be hard because like you said, he's always working. Um, so therefore, yeah, see, there's another live at a distance. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, there's going to be a lot of hardships. I mean, if you feel it's right, definitely go for it. If you feel in your heart that you're, you know, going for it, definitely go for it, you know? But and like I said, you're not going into it blindly. You know what's up. You know you guys live at a distance. You know it's gonna be hard with that. And you know it's gonna be but I still got that like hopeful feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't oh, you guys live at a distance and he's always working. I don't feel that. I feel more upbeat about it. Um if you're okay with it, he's okay with it. I don't see anything stopping it from being I almost have the feeling like he with that card coming up unconditional string along, like he wants to put in the effort and but right now he's stuck at you know what I mean? This is of course, I mean you guys are just going on a date. This is eventually down the line. But like he feels bad that he's working all the time or that he can't, you know, come over all the time or anything like that, if that makes sense. I believe his intentions are sincere. I totally get that. I don't feel anything like scaredness, no bad feelings. I don't feel that at all. I definitely think his intentions are true. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything worrisome, if that helps, hopefully. There's still a lot ahead of you, Shay. So there you go, hon. I hope that helped you out. Right, right. I understand it. I think it's more or less I don't get any bad vibes about it. I think it's more or less like he wants to approach it, but he don't know what to do because he is constantly working. Do you know what I mean? He can't give you the time that he wants to give you, if that makes sense. See, eventually my words come out. Oh, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Come back anytime. Okay, Doa, is that your am I saying that right? Doa, you're next, hon. And I know you have a question up here. And guys, yeah, like with if Diary gives you any advice, please take that. She is a very good reader. She's a very good she's just really good. Oh, thank you for subscribing, hon. Smoking in G sharp. That's a tongue twister. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for coming. Much love to you. Jenny, you're after, if you're still here, you're after that. And I think that's going to be the last one. I think. Let me see what happens. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Carissa. Carissa would be next if she's still here. God. And Claudia. Monica's going to be my last one, but we still got people up here. Though I'm trying to understand your question. My husband, Muhammad, still loves Doa. Trial over him and kids in the coming month. Okay, I understand the background. What's your actual question? Okay, Jenny. You're after Noah here. Okay, you're separate. So are you asking if you guys will get back together or if he's going to go with the other one? But without divorce. Okay. So are you kind of asking like, are you guys getting back together or are you going to divorce? Is that what you're asking? Oh, okay. There with him. Okay. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure before I went ahead and I didn't want to, ask the wrong thing. Excuse me. All right. Excuse me. I do see that there's going to be a change. And there's going to be decisions to be made. You're going to have two choices because you got the Two of Wands, which usually means you can either go down this path or you can go down this path. So with that being said, with that card coming up in your favor, it's going to be your decision. The King of Swords came up, which means it's talking about use logic. Don't just jump into it to jump into it. It looks like you're going to be doing a lot of thinking inside yourself, introspection. It looks like you're going to have there's going to be an abruption with the Tower card. So I think the way I'm feeling is after you do this, go into like hermit mode where you're just by yourself, you're thinking of what you want to do and everything. It's going to come out a decision that he may not like, if that makes sense. It's almost like, but I don't feel like this is right away. I think this is after a while. So, I mean, you said you've been separated for 10 months, so maybe it's coming up soon then, that this Tower moment. Okay. I see you as with solitude. So, I mean, I don't see you guys getting back together soon. But it looks like it's because you got cleansing waters, which is you're going through a transformation of being by yourself. You're still in that stage of like not knowing what to do. But I think the feeling I get is that you're strong. And once you like sit down and think about what you really want to do, you're going to see that sign of maybe not being with him. You got navigating the stars, which is follow your bliss. but you do get a fulfillment of wishes. So, and it balances you out. I'm feeling almost like at one moment he's like right now he's free. He doesn't want anything, not nothing to do with you, but I mean he just doesn't want to get back together. But it's almost like he makes that decision of wanting to get back together too late. You've already started moving on. When he wants to get back together, you've already started losing that love, losing that relationship feeling, if that makes sense. So he comes in as, oh, let's get back together. And you're like, I really don't want to, which in turn is going to make him upset. Okay. But the cards are telling you to follow your bliss, if that makes sense. I hope that helps. I think he loves you, but he's just not wanting a relationship right now with you. But when he comes around and says, okay, the grass isn't greener over here, let's get back together, you're kind of like, no. You didn't want to get back together when I wanted to get back together, so no. I think that's when he'll come around, is when you're like, I don't want anything to do with you. I know that's hard to accept when you're still in love with him at this point in time, but I think he's just going to drag his feet until you show signs that I think he's just honestly dragging his feet until you show signs of maybe not being with him, and then he gets scared, if that makes sense. Hi, Exploring with DP. How you doing? Geez, Diary, you're just everywhere, aren't you? Are you stalking me? Oh, you're very welcome, hon. I hope it helped. I really do. I hate giving people answers that they don't want to hear, but I'm not one to bullshit people either. Okay, so Jenny, you're next. Is Carissa still here? Yeah, unfortunately, the last person that I'm going to do is Monica, which there's Jenny, then I got, if Carissa's still here, I got her, and then Claudia and Jada. If you guys are still here, let me know. Hey, Papa Bear, how you doing? I can understand that, Doa. You're after Jada, Monica. And then I got to get going because I got to move this stuff before I go to sleep. So it's Jenny, then Carissa, if she's still here, then Claudia, Jada, and Monica. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jenny. Well, that's not good. If she's putting spells on. Sorry, it just made me think of something. That's interesting. first card that popped out was the habit, which is a dependency. I kind of feel like that other person, there's a dependency. And then you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, which is, the Queen of Swords is all about fairness. She cuts the bullshit out, okay? She weeds out the bullshit. Showing me kind of like I do. The Queen of Swords is my card. She sees through bullshit and cuts it out, okay? And that's kind of like I'm taking it as you coming for advice. It's fun. It's hard to explain, but it's funny you came into my stream because I am also a witch. And it's making me think of my ex-husband because, short story, a couple months ago, my ex-husband came to me and asked me if I could get a hold of one of my shaman friends because they want to know why they're having bad luck. And it made me think of, is that what Lee thinks, is I'm putting spells on him? So I don't know why that popped into my head, but, and by the way, the reason he's having bad luck is because he's just an asshole, but it's the way he treats people. But, so it's like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean yet, if that makes sense. I just don't know what that's supposed to mean and why it came into my head like it did. And usually if it comes into my head, there's a reason behind it. So we're going to have to get through this together here. There is a lot of confusion. Now, you guys have been fighting a lot. And there's no... Somebody is, you know what? She definitely could be putting spells on him, just because confusion came up along with the Hierophant, which is all about morals, and the Lovers. Okay, he's psychic. Yeah, exactly, Diary. I put a spell on. Yeah, exactly. It's just weird. Morals are being tested. So, I mean, to me, that tells me that somebody's doing something against another's will. Trying to figure out who's calling me. Somebody's calling. You fight almost every day. All right, with the Emperor coming up, I'm getting the feeling of somebody has to stand up for this. Somebody has to say, all right, there's something we need to do if you haven't already. Being a firm but compassionate leader. Step up and say, we need to talk about this shit. What do you think's going on? You know, tell them what you think's going on. You also got the 10 of Winter and the 9 of Winter. Now, the 10 of Winter, it's basically like the 10 of Swords. Okay. So I see the 10 of, I see the end of a addiction or codependency. Okay. So something with you standing up and saying, we got to figure this shit out, or him saying it. Right. I can understand that. You drain from fighting. Definitely. That takes a lot out of you, especially when you care about somebody so much. It does. It takes a lot out of you. But with this, I see it ending. And I see somebody with anxiety. And that's probably what I'm feeling for you because of a lot of fighting. But I see in it I see you taking back your life, standing up and being like, this bitch ain't gonna win. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it does. Let me just put this out there. If she is putting a spell on him, do me a favor. Each night before you go to bed or during the day, whenever you feel the need to, imagine a ball of blue light around him. Like he's walking like in a globe, or you could do it to your household. I do that to my household all the time, where I imagine a blue light in the middle of whatever room or whatnot, and just like exploding into a blue bubble around the whole property. That exploding part is pushing everything away that's negative. Try doing that and see if that helps. Okay? Again, after you do that, sage again. Sage, make sure you get all the corners and everything. Sage your whole house or apartment. Then I want you to sit down with him and be like, we got to put a stop to this. Nope, you didn't, hon. You're after Claudia. Yeah, and sit down. I would sit down and talk with him and be like, what, we got to stop this. What is going on? You're very welcome, hon. Do you know what I mean, Jenny? Like, really just sit down and be like, because no matter what, leaving you there hanging, excuse me, leaving you there hanging is not doing you any good. It's not doing him any good. You guys really need to sit down and just be like, what's going on? Where is this stemming from? If it's, like me and my husband fight when there's like I'm usually cool, calm, and collective. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can be a bitch. I'm sure he'd agree with that. But I'm usually cool, calm, and collective. And like if we're having like a little bit of money issues, he gets all his anxiety works up and we fight. So find out the root of the problem and what you could do to solve that, if that makes sense. But it doesn't, yeah, I can understand that. I totally get that. Totally. I go through that a lot here. I'm from New York and I moved to Alaska and I miss my family. My kids are back home. Kills me. Puts a lot of stress, you know? I know, hon. I know. But see, you can't do this because especially if his ex is doing this, don't show weakness. Don't show weakness because then she's going to win if she is doing this. Okay? Just try those techniques that I talked about and see what happens. See if it'll at least calm the situation down. You're very welcome, hon. My pleasure. Okay, Claudia, are you still? I want to say thank you guys to everybody that's been hanging out the whole stream with me and waiting your turn. I much appreciate it. Aquarius, hi, Dooney. Hopefully I said that right. How you doing? We will get over the games and reconnect. Edward. Okay, Edward. Oh, well, welcome, Jada. Welcome. I am very good. Thank you for asking. Okay. It looks like it feels like he has got, yeah. I don't obviously know what happened, but you got the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Swords, which is regrets, anxiety, and defeat. So whatever happened, he is feeling bad about. No lie. He is feeling really bad about. Go ahead. Okay. I haven't gotten a feeling yet whether you guys will reconnect or whatnot. But whatever's going on, like I said, he feels really bad about. The higher ups are just saying, just breathe. You're going to have a little bit of sadness and isolation, which I'm sure you're probably going through right now, but it's showing me joy and stability at the end. Okay? So on your end, it's showing you that you'll get that joy and stability back. Okay? I'm sure it is exhausting, but it's showing in the cards that that's what he's feeling. He's feeling regrets, and that could be because that might be the like with me, when I'm mad at somebody, I don't show any emotion. I'm always the happy-go-lucky type of person. I have to draw my feelings out through music. But yeah, I won't show any emotion towards somebody if I'm mad at them, if I'm hurt, especially if I'm hurt, because it's kind of like I have, when it comes to stuff like that, I have more guy feelings than I do girl feelings, because like I will be like, show that no emotion. You know what I mean? And guys are more like that, to where we women usually tend to show everything. And that card went flying. Give me 1 second. No, I did not fart. That was my chair. Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. So breaking anew. That feeling of stuck. Okay, we know what feels. Can we get on what the... Your card that came up was please don't lose hope. So don't lose hope in the situation. Hi, Eli Zill. Authority. Is he authoritative? Yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling like welcome new people. Oh, cool. I like that, Elizabeth. I like Eli for short. That's pretty cool. Working corrections. Okay. So this is coming through is, I feel like, because he's not, it's almost like the other reading that I did. It's because he's not showing that emotion to you, I feel like you're going to get disconnected and you're going to become bored with the situation. If that makes sense. you're gonna, there's something else though. I don't know what it is. Give me 1 second. Yeah, well, that's what it was. I wanted to come out, but independence. Decide for yourself and exercise your right to choose. So that's basically telling me that you're in control, but they want you to know too to use tenderness. Speak gently, not to him, to yourself. Cherish the child within you. So that's telling me that really look inside yourself of like, really look inside of yourself and this is going to sound wrong, but it's almost like you know where this relationship's been, right? You know how he's made you feel, you've made him feel. Is this your out? I hate to say it that way, but that's the feeling I'm getting. It's almost like you're at a crossroads. You can go this way and let him reel you in, and your relationship could be better in the long run. Or you can go this way and go down that path, which is the path you control. If that makes sense. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Yes, thank you everyone for tuning in today. I'm not done yet, but give me 1 second. Hello, Blue Angel. Okay, okay. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Okay. Jada, you are next. Julia, you have a question or? Hello, Bengjera, Blue Angel, CC. How you guys doing? Unfortunately, there is a list. Well, I mean, yeah, fortunately there's a list, but unfortunately, I've called the last of it. So, Gina, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. If you want a general reading, and then Monica, if you're still here. What career is best for you? Okay, sorry, Blue Angel. Sorry, I've been going at it for a little bit. I'm getting tired and oh, just so you guys know, I'm going to combine either Tuesdays or Thursdays with tarot and oracle readings. I'm not sure what day, but I bought some Jackbox games. So I'm going to have a game day, one of those, either Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know which. Just a fun, usually on this channel, we talk about we talk about heavy things, being paranormal, cryptoids, all that good stuff. So I figured we'd have a nice game day. Yeah, to lighten the mood. Unfortunately, Christine Nicole, have already stopped readings, taking new people. This is for Jada. Let me see here. Ooh, okay. Right off the bat, I'm getting a feeling like, are you into like counseling or helping other people? The first card that came up was the habit, which is dependency, all about dependencies. Um, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think with the gaming. Yeah, see, I see new beginnings, like helping people, whether it be like counseling or almost, oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic, but almost like opening up an ear, listening to people. I do see new beginnings. That's, yeah, that makes me like you can help them with new beginnings. Um, Spreading your like light around, your joy, your happiness. Let me see. Reflect, yeah. Keeping your eyes open. Joy lives in small places. I think we're honestly, yeah, see? Well, there you go, Jada. There you go. I mean, if everybody's saying it, but that's what's showing me. I mean, like you have an ear for people, empathy. See? You're open to seeing both sides of the situation. Everything is pointing that way to where you're there for people, you're helping them. No, what's calling me? Is it you guys? No. All right, Jada, you ready for this? The universe has big plans for me and it's time to claim them. So, I mean, yeah, bridal design. Well, that could be too. I mean, that could be, you know, uh, new beginnings. That's definitely wedding, situation. Um, you know, or even reflecting. I mean, I could see that because, I think with if you go into bridal design, now are you actually talking about the design like one-on-one design for people? Like being their consultant plus designer of the wedding? Because it's almost like, when brides come and they're so worried about things and you have a way of calming them down. Okay, yeah, you have a way of calming them down. So yeah, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that, you know. That would definitely explain the, like the anxiety aspect of it. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, you're bringing them in their new beginnings. You're bringing them that, oh, I feel beautiful. You know what I mean? You're giving them that inspiration. Law is another good one. Yeah, anything that you pay attention to details. You know what I mean? You listen for those details. Yeah, exactly, and they are similar. Um, you have a way of, like I said, calming people down. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'd say anything that has to do with listening to people and not just doing your job, you're actually caring and listening to people and helping them. There, yeah, you're detailed oriented. Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, I do. if that was for me. I do have dedication. I love helping people. But yeah, Jada, I mean, really, seriously, I would any one of those things that you're you were put in this. I have a feeling, the feeling that you were put in this world to help people, whether it be, just make sure you're doing what you do. Love your job. You know what I mean? Go down the path you want to go down to. All right, Monica, are you still here? Monica is my last one. And then I got to put my new desk up and try to figure out where the hell I'm going to put everything. Okay, Monica, did you have a question? I don't know if I could scroll up that far. I know you've been waiting a while, and I appreciate everybody that's been waiting. And you guys are awesome. It makes me feel so good that you guys want to hear my readings, and it makes me feel really good, and I thank you. I thank you guys for that. Behind the pain. Okay. Let me see what comes up. Diary's really good at that too. Diary, are you picking up? I just wing you in. I'm sorry. I just trust in your instinct when it comes to stuff like that. She's very good with that kind of stuff. So if you feel like doing a reading, I'm not feeling. Because you're awesome with that stuff. That's why. When it comes to reading people's pain and that, you're awesome. Do you want to come up and talk, or do you want to type? Okay. Okay, no problem. Because, yeah, I'm not picking up on anything at the moment. I mean, I'm still going to try, but. Yeah, I'm not getting. Monica, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not getting anything that's even remotely pointing me in that direction. But if Diary is picking up on something, yeah, definitely. Hi, Drugular. Monica, where is the back pain? Lower towards the center, a little upper, all over. Okay, all over. All over. Doing good, my friend. How are you? While she's typing, I will see if any other messages come through for you. While Diary's doing that, typing that out, I'm going to let you know that I see a couple things. Oh, never mind. Okay. I saw a hot spot of most of the pain, like something sticking out a little bit, perhaps a bulging disc or some degenerative discs. Nice. Nice that you're from Germany, Dragler. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. So, Monica, maybe some degenerative discs there or bulging discs. Believe me, I know how that goes. Oh, good, good. Hopefully they'll figure it out. If you can, Monica, stop by and let us know if they, well, I think MRIs take a little bit to get back to, but they sometimes mention if they notice something. As for what I've picked up, nice. Thank you, Diary. You're awesome. Now, what I've picked up is I'm not sure if this is the past or going to happen, but it looks like there is somebody that almost like they were stopping your desire. You had a desire to do something and they were being greedy. I was trying to pick up if it was like relationship wise or friendship wise. I don't know. Somebody was like envious because you wanted to go after this desire. And like I said, this could be years ago. It's a desire you had. I feel like it's a long-term desire too. Like you wanted to do this for a while. And like every time you mentioned it or something, somebody was there cutting you down. But I do see a victory with it with the 6 of Wands coming up. And what's nice about that is the Three of Swords came up, which this time I feel like it's more of 3 months, 3 days, 3 years, something in that aspect. But opportunity beckons came up. And what's really cool about that is the witch at the end of the world came up with an important end or new beginning. Or an important end and new beginning. And I almost feel like it's where you're standing up for yourself. It's not something that you haven't done in a while. It's basically like stand up for yourself, and you're trying to do that. And it could be because of being in pain. I know I get bitchier when I'm in pain. So it could be, no, I want to do this. It's because you're hurting and you just want your voice to be heard, because pain does that to us. And yeah, so with that in mind, pursue what you're looking for. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know what it is, but pursue what you're looking for. Unfortunately, Leaf, I'm done with readings today. Monica was actually my last reading. But definitely, subscribe and come back, and I will definitely get to your reading. You're very welcome, Monica. Very welcome. I thank you all for being here. Of course, Diary with being my godsend. As always, Blue Angel, Leaf, Monica, Dragular. I know I'm not going to pronounce these names right. Dunny, Ziaro, Jada, Claudia, Cece, all you guys, I thank you so much. Jenny, you have a wonderful day too, Leaf. Thank you. Doa, Papa Bear, you guys have all been awesome. Takeem, thank you all for, I know I'm missing so many. Beep Beep was here hanging out. Victoria. Miss Carrie stopped in. Fire Sign, Smoking and G Sharp, thank you so much for coming in. If I missed anybody, I am so sorry. But much love to everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks again for hanging out with me all day. Well, not all day, but if, Oh, thank you, Blue Angel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And I hope you guys will stick around the next time I go live tomorrow. But tomorrow will be Tarot Tuesday. So come back tomorrow to get your reading. I forgot it. And thank you, Diary. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. I appreciate it. But yeah. Tomorrow's Tarot Tuesday, so yeah. I threw myself off because I did tarot today because I'm not going to be here for my normal time. But yeah, Tarot Tuesday tomorrow. That's right. Which is going to be basically the same as today. All right, guys, I got to go. Much love. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me